Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Canada Cup 2016. My name is Beirudi.
And I'm James Chen.
And it gets me emotional just saying that, because I'm so stoked just to see this crowd of people and just to see how far Canada Cup has come, you know, from like the very first event. I think this is the 7th Canada Cup, right? Because we started in 2010. So this would be the 7th then.
Yeah, and a good indication, of course, is that, you know, I mentioned this on stream yesterday.
Yeah.
Chyy said that last year there was 400 pre-registrants by the time Canada Cup, by the time they closed pre-registration.
Yeah.
This year, 1,000.
1,000, yeah.
So
it's not including the people who are here at the door.
250% right there.
But looks like we got a good match lined up here for you. We got Texas's own Fubar Duck coming out all the way from down south versus Wongo Bongo, which I'm guessing is a Canadian name. I love these names, man.
He must be like a Hanzo Gonzo fan, then, right?
True, yeah, I don't know.
He was like, you know what? I want to be like Hanzo, but I can't just directly imitate him. So I'll be Wongo Bongo instead.
That's right. So this this seems like it could get a little stressful for Dalsim if he obviously gets knocked down, but we'll see. Curious to know how well Fubar Duck is going to kind of bulldog his way in here and get that initial knockdown. So we'll see here. Wow.
Jump back throw tech to escape. So far, good job from Wongo Bongo keeping him out, but it just takes one time for Mika to get in, and then Dalsim dies.
That's the sad part about this match. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Such a good option in this match. He can chase that.
But good confirm, and all the way into the corner. So here we go, using that Fudo tech, and wow, that didn't combo, but still manages to catch him out of the slide, and that's going to stun. Oh.
That's just going to be the story of this matchup right now, because the life deficit doesn't matter too much. You know, no matter how much Fubar Duck gets hit in that neutral, really doesn't matter too much, right? So we'll see. Wongo can kind of get his way out, but here comes Fubar Duck. Yeah, this is so tricky. He's doing a good job mixing it up here.
But still, already in the corner. Got caught by the slide. Now the command throw. One more mix-up in the stun.
Okay.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, and right now, Fubar Duck, they don't need to do the super, but it's totally trying to give us this booty smack here.
Oh, man.
Fubar Duck up 1 game over Wongo Bongo. I mean, just that he's got to watch it. He's letting Fubar Duck kind of jump in and get in a little too easily. I'm not seeing too many teleports and not really too much use of space. You know, like he needs to make that space.
Well, it's so hard to keep your defense going consistently again. Wow, look at that joystick that Wongo Bongo has, actually.
Super clear.
Yeah, shiny.
Sees into the future.
But yeah, if he can't keep Mika out, then it's definitely going to be a dead sim party here. So.
Yeah, and these punishes are just not enough right now. Hard for Dalsim to really capitalize, but...
And there we go, into the corner you go. Oh no, he saves the meter, and wow!
Tricky
hard read!
Oh, he's doing it again. But it's such a good risk for Fubar because he knows he's not going to take too much of a punish if it doesn't work. Oh, yeah, there you go. Gets out finally, but okay. That was,
that was too high up. That was too high up, and then
too high.
Doesn't even need to spend the EX. Should be able to finish it off with the regular wingless airplane.
Yeah.
And now Fubar Duck at match point in 3 quick rounds.
He's at Crouching Fierce again. Yes, he's just Crouching Fierce his way in right now.
That's how Mika's do it. They get in with that Crouching Fierce. You have to be ready to whiff punish that. And that's the nice thing about Mika is you're worried about Crouch Fierce, then she comes out with a drop kick, and then you're worried about those two, and then she comes in with a jump attack all of a sudden. You're worried about all that, then she just hits you with the clap.
Okay. Oh, no conversion, though. Not a bad teleport there. Fubar wasn't ready for it, and now the momentum's on his side again. Yeah, he's the one mixed up here from taking it.
There it is.
That should do it. Fubar Duck taking it convincingly. Poor Wongo Bongo did not seem like he knew what to do. Just that neutral was just so rough. He was playing like a very kind of slower, more like Street Fighter 2 Dalsim.
Yeah.
Well, he was just using the stand strong and just really kind of like keep him out. So
that's a rough match.
Yeah.
It's a rough match. Sure. Definitely one of those situations where once Mika gets in there, it's just like. And then
the booty's going all over the place, side to side. So it's good to see Fubar Duck out here, and I'm curious to see, I mean, who did
he's in the same pool as Van, actually.
Van,
when
yeah.
I during the break,
I actually have it right here.
During the break, I ran out to grab some water.
That's actually, they're going to winners finals now.
Yeah.
So he actually now is going to play Van in winners finals, which should be an interesting match between those two. Curious to see how Fubar Duck handles that Nash matchup.
It's interesting because I talked to Fubar Duck earlier in the day, and he's like, "Oh, Van's in my pool," and I got to watch a bunch of him, so now I know how he plays. And then I talked to Van. He says that he felt like he has a good understanding of that matchup. Of course, you know, one of the things about Nash is that he can V-reversal and try to get out of all that mix-up pressure that you saw Dhalsim has just to basically take.
Yeah.
So
Dhalsim just got to eat those claps and. Yeah.
So I do think that should be a really interesting match. Hopefully we'll be able to get that to see that on stream.
Yeah,
if we don't see it on stream, though, you'd be able to watch it on flowko.tv. If you subscribe to their service, you can watch any of the matches from any of the pools. They have a setup at every station.
Yeah, no, it's great. And it looks like up next we got F3 Alukard, I think, setting up here on stream, who we saw play yesterday a little bit during the team tournaments.
That's right.
And very interesting pick from him. David and I were just talking about him a little bit earlier. And he's playing Balrog just all the way through. And we know he played Balrog in Street Fighter 4. He liked him. But one thing Alukard actually does not get a lot of credit for is that he was one of the first players in U.S., along with Mr. Naps, who was really taking Evil Ryu kind of like to the next level. And then later on, people kind of, with the buffs, people kind of established that he was a really good character. And he started off playing a lot of Birdie, a lot of Nikali.
Yes.
And it's crazy to me that, you know, he's kind of come full circle back to Balrog.
I mean, it's interesting because there's some people, some very high-level players who think Balrog is underrated.
Yes, that's right. I think you told me about it, Infiltration, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy to me because it was just that use of that V-trigger is quite possibly one of the scariest things with him. And that's what we saw from PR Balrog and, like, Evo against Bonchan, right? Like, just like, he's just never at it. Even at SCR, that's a great point.
Yeah, I mean, look, I keep talking about how happy I am that they made Guile really fun in this game, right?
Yeah.
But Balrog, same kind of situation. Look, when you land that V-trigger and you get to hit people, like, boom, 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 it feels so good. Like, the screen's shaking, you're hitting the button with each punch, dude.
I think there's so much to be figured out. We saw PR Balrog using, like, the tap against Armika's charge roundhouse. Right as soon as just to whip. It was just so cool. I think there's just small things to be figured out with this character. But here we go, straight into it. F3 Alukard versus Shug Yosha on the right side. Another Dhalsim player.
Yeah, let's see if he has any more success. But this match is a rough one for Dhalsim because you can just charge from a screen away, and it's really hard for Dhalsim to do much about it.
Yeah, a lot of Canadian Dhalsim players. I don't know if Snafu is just having a big impact on everyone or what's going on.
Maybe Canada just likes their Dhalsim Zangiefs, you know?
Who knows, Nice, makes himself safe. And here comes that V-trigger we were talking about. That damage! It's so good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, just such a scary tool in Balrog's arsenal. It's definitely one of those things you have to lab out, too, with the character a lot. To really know your options and when to go for resets. Oh, nice, I like it.
And, you know, you can either do all that research for Balrog, go into the lab, or you can follow Javits on Twitter.
That's true.
At JAV1TS. That guy had all the Balrog tech.
That man is a lab monster.
On. Yes.
But here we go. Okay. Shug Yosha's getting some good momentum here.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, once again, is he going to go into super? I'm curious. No, he's going to save it, looks like.
No, he still has the opportunity.
Okay. Oh, that's just one hit.
Overhead? No, he goes for a meaty instead.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Opportunity now for Shug Yosha.
Oh, just gets thrown out of it.
Crouching medium punch? I'm not sure what that was supposed to be.
Listen, James, do not disobey the Canadian tech, okay? He might have had some crazy tech
that we haven't seen before.
Never know, man. He's
there you go.
Sipping a bottle of maple syrup last night. All right, he got inspirational. You don't know.
If he was sipping a bottle of maple syrup, then he would also have murder face on too, you know. But
there we go.
Nice punish.
Okay.
Going for the Yoga Gale, puts him very plus.
Yeah.
And good patience from Alukard, building up a lot of that gray health, but you know what? He is... Oh, okay, great throw, yeah, because he gets a lot of damage off there. There was a lot of gray health built up there, maybe an extra 50 damage on that.
Yeah. Oh, there's a jump in from Alukard.
That's punishable. It's -6.
Yeah.
Nice. You got to know what your punish is. The problem is that it's fast, and so you have to react to it and hit it really early. And Dalsum doesn't have the farthest fast moves. Oh, he's going to get the confirm into V-trigger.
I hated that teleport.
Oh, and he goes to a reset in the middle of it as well.
Oh, I hated that teleport from Shug Yosha. He was looking so strong that round, and there was no reason for him to go in, but he just teleported behind him and got himself in that situation. And Alukard with that capitalization. I love it. There we go. Yeah, you see a lot of dash punches here from him because he's not afraid of any punish. I mean, very hard for Dalsum to punish if it's space strike. He can't really do anything.
And even if he does hit, it probably won't even be that much damage anyway that it's worth trying to go in. Oh, gets the crush. And it misses the upper, but gets the neutral jump.
That should be it here. He does have super. He's going to close it out here.
So satisfying.
And F3 Alukard takes it 2-0. Great stuff.
Yeah,
huge props, man. I love seeing Balrog. Like you said,
he's so fun in this game. He's so fun.
Yes, that's one thing to say. I mean, I think Event Hubs had a poll recently, and it was an interesting one, and it was kind of like what the community thinks about the DLC characters.
Okay.
And I think it was Urian at the very top, which is surprising because we haven't seen a single Urian at all, and he's a new character. That's okay. And I think second was Guile. Third, I totally forgot. But we're going to see a quick replay here. Some of this dirty stuff here from...
Damage.
Oh my goodness, and this super is all one hit, so scaling doesn't really matter too much. That hurts.
That's a really good job.
That hurts in the heart. But anyways, I think Balrog was kind of towards the lower end of that list. Getting back to it, I think Jury must have been at, or Jury
I think was at the bottom. Or Ibuki, one of those two.
So
Balrog, I mean, look, he has the problem that his defense isn't great.
Yeah.
His wake-up defense is bad, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't have any armor on one frames. He doesn't have any invincible moves. But you know what? Again, it's kind of a similar situation to like almost all the other characters in the game. Most of the characters don't have good wake-up situations. So if you can rely on your own defense and play very strong defense, you should be able to, overcome that because of the damage output that Balrog has. And, it's interesting because, once he gets the V-trigger going and there's all the little turnaround putt, the V-skill mix-ups in there, like, it didn't seem real at first. But what people have figured out now is a lot of different ways to punish. So, like, if you mash jab, Balrog can go with the, like, V-trigger into the turnaround punch into the punch. And it trades with 3 frames. And you can combo after it. Yeah, you can combo off of that. And then you can go for the reset into the low. You can do the reset into the overhead.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
They've really fleshed out what Balrog can do, and it's really, really cool. And as we mentioned, once he hits you and the screen starts shaking.
A lot of people are saying that Balrog is a lot more like Deadly in this game. In some ways. Just with his crazy comeback potential and just how he plays. So
I love the fact that Smug has picked up the character as well.
He is, yeah. I mean, I think he's still kind of running back to Karin because it's where he's most comfortable with, but he's definitely picking Balrog and trying to figure him out. I know he was going really deep into it. I do hope Dudley still makes it in, though. I'm a big Dudley. I'm a big Dudley fanboy. So.
That's right.
But speaking of the Dalsum, of all Dalsum players, looks like Snafu is up against Shen Chang, and this must be very late into the pool here.
Yeah, this is pool 10. I would imagine this is winners finals.
Yeah. So Shen Chang, we talked about him earlier, really showing us the power of Jury so far, repping this crazy devil costume. And Snafu, have not seen him play yet today, but of course he's one of the finest Dalsum players in Canada.
Yeah, I'm trying to think right now, like, thinking about Jury's moveset, like what she can have that would help get her in against Dalsum. And it looks like it's going to be that standing roundhouse that was it standing Fierce? It's one of those buttons.
Yeah, I think it might be Fierce.
That one right there,
okay.
yeah. But you can see Shen backing up, trying to use that fireball to help him get in. But
yeah, really patient. I like it.
I like the V-skill usage from Snafu, though, because he activated the V-skill. And so now finally Shen has managed to charge that fireball up
Oh,
again.
yeah, he went for something bold there. Didn't get too much of a punish, though.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself that this might not be one of Dalsum's worst matchups.
No, I don't think this is too difficult, but here comes Chang. He's got some momentum on his
Ooh,
side.
gets him low.
One more hit, that should be it.
Oh, and the throw attempt.
Yeah, Snafu just a little antsy with that throw tech. He was totally out of range for a throw. What do we got here? Okay, he's getting in a lot more jump-ins now. Oh, the shimmy. Oh, I like it. Goes straight into the super. Going to get a lot of early damage here.
And charges up the V-skill as well. Interesting. Let's see how he's going to use that to potentially get in on Dalsum.
Yeah.
Has it stored up and ready to go, so that's something that Snafu has to be wary of the cross-up V-skill. That Shen might just bust out all of a sudden.
Nice. Here comes... Oh, man, once again, just getting so much mileage off of these jump-ins. Snafu looks a little bit flustered here in the mid. I mean, you don't play too many...
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, and then he charges it up again. So it seems like that might be her get-in move on Dalsum.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is unsafe on block, so he has to be careful with it. But look at this, Shen. Just a pixel. Oh, my God. You see her? She just missed by, like, a pixel.
Yeah, doing right now, Chang doing such a good job, like, mixing up between the shimmy and, like, he's getting him with a lot of throws as well. That was kind of Snafu seems a little flustered in that close-range game, and he's not really escaping out of those bad situations. I mean, like we mentioned earlier, man, you don't get many juries at this caliber, so it's very hard to have matchup experience against a really solid jury like this.
Yeah, that's always one of the big advantages of going with a character like this. Like, if you're a strong player and you pick up Urien right now, you can probably do really well in tournaments like this.
So Snafu getting, nice. Getting some small hits here, but...
Yeah, I like the pressure that Snafu had, but...
nice.
That was actually really sick what Shen just did. You see that he threw that fireball and then just followed it up with the V-skill?
Ooh, okay, he's getting a lot of... Snafu's getting a lot of mileage off of that V-skill right now. Kind of just jumping back fierce.
But again, you know, the life of Dalsum, you're never winning it until you actually win.
It's true, but one thing that's good in his case is the fact that Jury does not have a huge damage output, so she's going to need to hit him a lot here to make this comeback.
Well, you know what? Feng Shui engine is going to be a problem. Oh, nice. There it is.
That's jab. Nice. Good stuff from Snafu. Getting a lot of more hits there in the neutral. I'm loving the jump back fierces. He's getting a lot of damage off of those so far. But Shen Chang, yeah, he's going to need to be a little bit less predictable with his jump ins because he's been getting stuffed out a lot. Nice, yeah.
Snap last round, Snafu definitely stepped up the defensive game and just was hitting buttons at a better timing.
Wow, great spacing on that dive kick. I love it.
Yeah, and the V skill usage and just the way that Snafu was switching between the offense and the defense. So he was going in when it wasn't working, he just backed out.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
I know this looks really good for him right now. I love this range that he's playing in.
Oh, but a little,
a little too antsy, I think, there. But here comes Shen Chang. What's he got? There's the mix-up with the throw. Oh, yeah, he's got to be careful. Slides out of there.
Oh, chooses to go into the EX instead of a combo to confirm into the super, perhaps.
Gets that overhead.
Wow. And again, just a great example there. Snafu playing so good for 90% of that round.
Yeah.
95% of that round. And then Shen got in one time and it was all done.
Oh,
and
yeah.
again, gets in with the cross-up, the standing light punch from Dalsum, not quite good enough.
Snafu does have super. I'd like to see him use it a little bit early. Get a little bit of life on his side.
Maybe that was trying to set up for it.
Yeah.
He went greedy from the dive with the drill into crouch for years. Oh, got chased down.
Yeah, right now Shen Chang's going for a little bit of crazy stuff mid-screen. Just wants to bulldog his way in. Oh, nice back throw.
Yeah,
this is good for him.
Back throw. Now he's got all that space to work with now.
Wow, nice fierce. Oh, there's that charming fierce we were talking about here. Snafu's looking good. He's got to keep this pressure going.
Goes for the throw instead.
What's he got? Tricky stuff. Oh, and the instant overhead. I love it.
There you
and
go.
Snafu keeping himself alive here for Canada.
Yeah, you see, I mean, I don't know if you can hear it on stream, but there was definitely a loud cheer from the Canada contingent here, rooting for Snafu.
Yeah, rooting for their boy.
Trying to tell all those U.S. players, go back home. Go back to your country.
No, we're nice.
You don't belong here. Dude, I've seen all the murder faces here. You don't tell me that you're nice up here. I see how you guys are.
We just don't like 8 a.m. pools, all right? Here we go.
All right, yeah, good block on
this
that
adjustment here from Snafu, playing a little bit more aggressive. I like this. And it's working out for him.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. I mean, very fortunate trade for Snafu.
Yeah, definitely would have been bad if he got hit by that.
All right, so Shen's getting in there, goes with the meaty fireball.
Yeah,
now trying to apply that pressure, but now doesn't have anything built up, so you see him backdash, so he can try to build up some tools.
That was nice. That was great spacing there. One thing I've realized about Snafu is like when Chang is close, Snafu's getting hit by a lot of throws. And I think what Snafu's realized, like, you know what, I'd rather eat a throw than a counter hit.
Right.
And I think he's much happier eating those throws, and it's kind of been what's keeping him alive here. Anytime Chang's gotten in, it's only led to a throw, really.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can see Shen building those up so he can fish with Jury's special moves there.
Yeah, great defense here from Snafu. Oh, just gets hit by the overhead, but he's still in this.
Small amounts of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, he's in again.
He's got his V trigger. Both players do.
Every time you hit a button with Dhalsim, you're basically taking a huge risk.
Yeah.
You hit standing medium punch and they jump over it, and that's exactly what happened.
That was smart on Chang's part, though, because that was the first time he jumped in a little while. Like that, so. Okay.
Nice. Okay, he's going to confirm into the critical art. You see big damage just like that.
Yeah, this is looking good for him right now. He's got the life lead he wants. He just needs to get out of the situation. Nice. Teleports out. Nice. I love the crouch strong.
Let's see if Chang decides to do something with the V trigger.
Yeah.
Tried to get in there with the EX, but beautiful Snafu interrupting it. Great trade for Snafu.
Wow, Snafu's actually kind of going in right now.
Yeah, he's been very good. Did you see him try to fake the instant overhead with the standing fierce? Instead, Shen blocked it, but then tried to get in there. Wasn't able to make it, and now Snafu and Chang both at match point.
That's right. One of these players could be sent to loser's side here. Nice. And now Snafu getting those raw hits, but Chang does have a full super meter stocked up, so it's very dangerous territory right now. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's what Shen has been using most of his meter for, to try to get in with the EX Hazanshu, as I call it. But
there it is.
He finally gets in,
Just as you said it, that's exactly what he just kind of wants to get that knockdown.
And great defense from Snafu blocking. Again.
Yeah.
And the corner push, and he gets him with the cross-up. Yeah. But Shen did not confirm it. He didn't think it was going to connect.
Snafu off to kind of stay in that mid-range. He needs to get out of here.
No confirm off of the back medium kick.
Slides under. Nice tech. Snafu's going to need something big here.
But that Jury fireball goes under Dhalsim.
And once again, that has been the story of this set, is just like the EX Hazanshu.
Yeah, it's interesting because the rounds that Snafu won were the ones where when he hit the buttons, he hit that move before it actually got to him. So it was almost kind of like just sometimes it worked and sometimes Shen got in. But that's also credit to Shen doing it at better timing. You know, probably maybe waiting for Snafu to whiff buttons and then going for it, and just reading the fireball timing really well.
It's definitely a good adjustment from him there too. Just kind of making that change so late into the set, and obviously there's not enough time for Snafu, but let's Snafu's still in this. He's still in loser side, so Canada's hero is not out of this. So don't worry.
There's a lot of heroes here in Canada.
There's a lot of heroes. Everyone's a hero in Canada.
Okay. Fair enough.
But of course,
you'll be the biggest hero if you purchase yourself a Vertigear chair by entering the promo code Canada Cup to save 10%. You can do that this whole entire weekend. Also check them out on social media at 4gamergear.com. and on Twitter and Facebook at 4GamerGear, as well as at Vertigear. And of course, you are watching this live on twitch.tv. This is the world's leading and largest live streaming platform. This is where you can get all of your game watching pleasure.
Yes, look at that Guile stage there. So cool. And of course, you can go to the Capcom Pro Tour store, presented by PlayStation. You guys go to Amazon.com/Capcom Pro Tour and grab the new Heart of Battle Ryu t-shirt. James Shen, I know you got that black one.
Yeah, I love that shirt.
Yeah.
I love that shirt. Because it's like perfect too. Because like I always wear the shirt over the t-shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
And the design is right in the middle, so like it doesn't get covered by anything. So it just like works out really well.
It's your swag there, James Shen.
That's right. Furin Kazan.
But look at this matchup we have lined up for you guys next. Of course, GamerBee coming all the way from Taiwan. Really found himself in this game.
Yes.
Against GS Guilty, who she's had a really good run yesterday in the team tournament, I believe. And she plays a very, aggressive Dhalsim.
Wild Dhalsim. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of Dhalsim.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. It's no joke. But it looks like we're going straight into it.
Yeah, Guilty has definitely been doing a lot of the World Warrior traveling. Been to Japan, been to Southeast Asia Majors.
Oh, I love that anti-air there. GamerBee rocking this pirate outfit, keeping true to the Halloween flavor we've got every Canada Cup.
Dude, it's that Wolfman outfit. I love this outfit because when he activates the V trigger, then he becomes the wolf.
Yeah.
It's so good. But they do match.
Yeah.
They can go to the prom here. It's purple.
I like it. Okay, Guilty trying to find a way in.
Nice. Gets the uppercut.
Just out of range for that throw, but this is looking good for Guilty right now. She's building up a lot of gray health here. She's going to want to go in, and look at that damage there.
And
so
now
much.
Down to no life left for GamerBee and gets caught by the Yoga Sniper.
Yep. Great round there.
Reeled back in his chair a little bit, like just kind of adjusting himself like, it's a little more annoying than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's like I've never seen a Dhalsim go in this much.
All right, chasing down with the jump roundhouse. Notice that Guilty is definitely using a lot more of the V skill, so he's taken to the air a little bit more to intercept with some air-to-air. Wake up Yoga Gale, and then the setup for the crush counter.
Yeah. Right now, GamerBee sitting on a little bit of a life lead, but really not getting... okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's going to be able to punish that, but most people just hit him out of the air these days. You can hit him when he lands, but the timing is a little tricky. Beautiful block on the left-right mix-up.
Yeah, wow. Actually, GamerBee really opting to kind of... okay, there you go. Finally goes in, and this should close it out.
That was interesting. GamerBee got the target combo, but didn't cancel it into the V-skill.
V-skill, yeah. That's true. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's maybe less of a setup after that.
Right.
So maybe he just wanted to go for the command throw, but... there you go. Finally, GamerBee playing a little bit more aggressive. He's playing very neutral early on in the set. And here we go.
And it's interesting because we've seen Guilty do Wake Up Yoga Gales, and she's very active, but GamerBee still able to catch a couple of those command throws. And yeah, after a great first round from Guilty, looks like GamerBee able to make the adjustments. And this is where the top players' strengths come from, is that their ability to adjust mid-match.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you see that? Like, so he got knocked in the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
And then when Nikali gets the win, he picks up the opponent, and Dhalsim had the hat on when he was picking him up.
The disrespect. There you go. Looks like GamerBee now is really kind of feeling the matchup better. We'll see what Guilty can keep going here for her.
Yeah, but stuck in the corner, trying her best to get out of there. But look at the little gray
gets
health.
Out. A little too high there, though. Wasn't able to convert.
And smart from GamerBee to throw her right back into the corner. Oh, crush counter.
Yeah, this is such a scary place to be. No use of V reversal or anything. So surprising. Okay. I think she really wanted that trigger, but here she comes.
Yeah, but mistimed the jump fierce, and GamerBee's going to get the throw. And yeah, that round right there was just a tale of GamerBee controlling that corner so well.
And just to that refusal of using that V reverse was just kind of a show of Guilty's playstyle.
Right.
She wanted that comeback factor with the trigger and that little bit of an escape. But here we are.
Then GamerBee charging from a full screen away with the disc guidance and now getting more throws.
Oh, look at the shimmy into throw, and that should do it. GamerBee.
GamerBee got some sort of read there that Guilty did not want to jump, did not want to wake up with buttons, and GamerBee just ended up...
Well, he noticed it was the round before that, it was about 3 or 4 times in a row on wake up. He went for the meaty, and every single time Guilty kind of just stood blocked there, and no V reversal or anything. Just kind of wanted to play it through, and I think that's the adjustment GamerBee made, and good stuff. Yeah, really good stuff.
So ended up Guilty took the first round, then GamerBee took 4 rounds straight. 4 rounds straight. Yeah. Again, just a quick adjustment from GamerBee. So really strong stuff for him. He's going to advance on in his pool. Yep. That was pool 9. Pool
number 9, which I think he qualified in, though. That was actually winner's final. So so it makes it out. So Guilty she's still in. Just on loser's side here. So
she's going to be waiting for the person who's making it out of loser's side to find out if she can make it out of the pools on loser's side. And we're going to have nothing but winners finals matches coming up. And the next one is one we talked about earlier that we said we'd better see on stream.
We better see on stream. Yeah, they listened to us, James.
That's right. Because if it wasn't for us, they totally would not have picked this to put. No, I'm kidding. But Fubar Duck and Fubar Duck is going up against Van Nguyen.
Yep. This is a matchup we were talking about a little bit earlier. And Van really kind of, like you said, wants to play defensive. I think he succeeds more when playing offensive. But against Mika, I'm curious to see how offensive or defensive he's really going to handle this matchup. Like you said earlier, he talked to you and he said he's kind of comfortable with the matchup. So we'll see. Fubar Duck, no slouch. This guy comes from a third strike background.
Right.
So he's used to playing the offensive characters.
The really cool thing about this is, like I talked to some of the players at Red Bull, and some of them that didn't do as well, went 0-2 and such, and they were kind of, distraught with their game, with their performance, which is understandable, right? But I told them the important thing was that they made it to the event, that they got to shine, they got their moment in the sunlight, in the spotlight. And here's a perfect example, right? Yeah. So before that event, probably a lot of people watching the streams didn't know who Van was.
It's true.
But now, even though, he could have went 1-2, 0-2, but people would still remember, he's that guy that was at the Red Bull Proving Grounds. And that's very important because then they know that this guy, even if he went 0-2 at Proving Grounds, he made it there.
Yeah.
So he's obviously a strong player. So people will be like, I expect to see good things out of him. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it was such a great opportunity for a lot of those players there. So I was really happy to see a lot of the players out there from Atlanta and Chicago and Seattle. And then, of course, the solo player from Canada.
Repping the whole country.
Yep.
So to say. So this will be a Canada versus U.S. match here.
You guys going to try to send home another one of our...
There's so few of you. We got to weed you guys out here. Get you out. Get you to the after party early. Here we go.
Yep, the matchup that we were expecting is going to be Mika going up against Nash.
See.
You definitely expect an exciting match because Mika said so. She said she'll totally make this look cool. So.
Mika, of course, such a exaggerated character.
Dude, I love Mika, dude. She's so cool.
Yeah. Here we go. Game number 1 here.
Round 1. Fight.
Van on the right, Fubar Duck on the left. And right away, Fubar Duck starting with a crouch fears. And gets right under the jump in,
But then Fubar Duck drops his combo, had the opportunity to throw Van into the corner. So now Van, you see he's backdashing, trying to play that defensive game, but Fubar Duck taking advantage of it. Remember, Fubar Duck told me, he's like, I got to see him play. I know what he likes to do. And I think he had an early read there that Van likes to backdash. He likes to try to build that space. And so he chased him down with a couple of forward dashes.
For every backdash, there was a forward dash to chase him down. Okay.
And you can see it right now. Fubar Duck is being very aggressive.
He is. I think he's feeling it right now, man. He's just going all in. Okay. Nice. I like the use of the meter there.
Oh, yeah. He had the read on that. Sonic Boom was going to get the hit, but didn't get the juggle afterwards.
Oh, wow. That could have been a big opportunity for Fubar. Van Nguyen went for a crouch jab there. as an anti-air. Gotta expect that was a little bit of a mistake, but here he comes.
Nice little stagger on that crouching medium punch time to get that hit, but here comes Fubar Duck, and he's gonna get the command throw. Ever so closer to that corner. Again, another combo into the corner, almost stunned.
What's he
the
got?
mix-up? Didn't quite
He's
get
gonna
that link.
go.
And beautiful knee just to get out of there.
That was
and
a bait.
Oh, that was so beautiful
That was
from
nice.
Fubar Duck. Oh, but wake up light punches.
Oh no, this is not looking good.
Oh, too early.
And just
Too
a little too early. Van gets away with one there.
Yeah, and you see both of them smiling and laughing about that. Both of them knew what was going on.
Let's see this. Fubar just has to be a little bit careful. Doesn't want to get too predictable with his jump-ins. Yeah, you can tell Van that's what he's looking for right now. He's definitely just waiting for those jumps.
Yeah, the problem is, you know, if you're waiting for a Mika jump, then you can't be ready for the drop kick or the crouching fierce.
That's true.
Those are the 3 options, and forward dash. Like, between those 4 options, it's really hard to keep Mika out because you have to be watching for so much. But here we go. Man with an opportunity, gonna steal a little bit of life.
Yep.
Again, beautiful stagger on that crouching.
Oh, that could be enough. But this is a bad situation here. Fubar Duck can totally do this. He's got all the resources stocked. What's he got? Okay, it's a mix-up.
Oh, he got caught.
This should be it right here. He can do it, and Fubar Duck.
Oh my God.
There is a moment of silence here in the Canadian crowd. They're all looking at me like, Bear, why are you getting hype right now? That's our boy.
Oh, man.
Just
yeah, and there is a perfect example of what Mika can do to you. That was definitely a Mika round if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, Van can't let that get to his head because that's just, you know, that's a Mika round. Just like you said, it happens. He played that round really well, just got himself in one bad situation. That kind of cost him.
Yeah, we used to always say in Street Fighter 4 that if you ever get perfected by Seth, you just kind of move on because you're like, that happens. And those kind of rounds against Mika, yeah, for sure, those happen. It's just rough because he had such a big life lead. It was the last round, but oh my God,
that should do it. Fubar Duck looking really good right now. Maybe all that research she did is paying off.
Yeah, and that's the thing that makes Mika so scary is because she's got this crazy mix-up, these left-right mix-ups, this towards fierce, and everything's so good. You forget that her punch command throw reaches so far, so she'll get to ranges where you forget that move is there. You forget that it's a danger, and it's always like one of the best round closers.
Here comes Van. Van has actually made a really good adjustment. I've noticed he's been backdashing a lot to bait the roundhouse charge, and he's also getting himself in a good position where he can react to anti-air. So he's been getting a lot of damage here in neutral. And
nice. I love the forward dash as soon as Fubar Duck called Nadeshko from a screen away, because then Nadeshko was completely neutralized. There was just...
Yeah, look, see, he's backdashing to whip it. He just didn't get the whip punish that time, but that was the story of the last round. Let's see if he can get away with those backdashes again. That's really been working out for him. Nice. I love the use of the EX just in case he does do that belly flop.
Right.
He gets both options covered with one anti-air. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is scary territory right now.
And, okay, there we go. Spends a little bit of meter to try to keep Mika out. Gets into the drop kick, but then the wake-up buttons.
That was super risky.
Oh, that was too far. He didn't aim that properly, but you know what? He's going to be okay. Gets the juggle with the EX Sonic Boom.
Yeah, Fubar Duck's still not out of this at all. He's got all the resources he needs. He's watching. Okay, he's got to be careful.
Gets out of there, escapes the Nadeshko, gets
be
the throw, and there it is. Van going to take game number 2 against Fubar Duck.
That's right. A little bit of cheers here from the Canadian crowd. And Van tying it up 1-1. I mean, he should have had that first game as well. But Fubar's also been doing well, really kind of keeping his composure and, you know, knowing that he's never out of it. Oh, wow, just starting it off with a bazooka knee. I don't know how much I like that.
And Fubar Duck going for the reset.
Yeah, because even if that hit, he wouldn't get enough damage out of it to really justify the risk.
And then Fubar Duck looked like
he
was...
little shimmy, but no conversion.
Yeah, Fubar Duck looked like he was trying to read Van's backdash and dash forward, but Van actually neutral jumped and was able to punish the forward dash. And speaking of punish, look at this damage.
Okay. Oh, and he gets a stun on Mika, stealing a bit of meter. Smart stuff from Van here. 1 round away from taking it away from Fubar Duck here.
Yeah, going on and qualifying out of pull on winner side. Ooh, able to recover in time and block.
Yep.
Fubar Duck, though, showing that he's just going to go right in and jump.
Nice. I
Again,
love the early view reversal. That's smart. He needs to get himself out of that position early. Yeah, watch these dashbacks. Trying to bait out that roundhouse.
Remember in the first game, we saw Fubar Duck chasing those back dashes with his own forward dash.
Yeah.
That was the read that he had. Oh no, and that EX Scythe is not going to hit fully, which means Fubar Duck's going to be able to quick rise and punish.
Oh, there's a little bit of a whiff there.
Yeah, he was not expecting the trade on that. He was going to go crouch light punch into command throw. The trade happened, so he got pushed out too far, so that the command throw whiffed. Oh, great block from Fubar Duck, and great block again once Van staggered those buttons a little bit. Trying to chase him down.
Yeah, Van's just trying to kind of get out of there. Oh my goodness, Fubar Duck just totally chasing him down right now. No fear.
Oh, yeah, watch out for Nadeshko. Oh my god. But the crouch light punch
just takes it. And definitely the crowd goes wild here for Van repping Canada here. Super scary stuff there.
Another one of Canada's heroes. Van Wynn's going to advance off on winner's side. Fubar Duck is being sent to loser's side, where he will face the player that makes it out of loser's bracket, the loser's side.
That was...
It was a great match. It was a good match.
That was so scary.
And again, just really smart play from Van.
Yeah.
We can definitely see why he made it to Red Bull and why he did so well over there. Great stuff to him. Congratulations to Van Wyn. Wow.
That was so scary. That was a very scary match. And good stuff. Good stuff for Fubar too. He really kept his composure as well. There was just that end of that last round. Fubar totally had the opportunity.
Yeah,
he had the time to almost do anything. And I don't know if just something didn't come out or he pressed the button too early during his dash frames.
Right, yeah.
I think that's exactly what happened. He kind of just stood there, and Van was able to press buttons and close out that set. Canada's still in it.
All right.
Okay, we're going to quickly look at this replay here. I just want to see what happened here. I think this was right at the very end here.
So he said, I want to get as much damage as I can. And Deshko hits
watch
him.
his dash here. Look at that dash. He kind of just stood there. I think he had
almost like he mistimed it, or maybe he went for a command throw that had more startup. But in any case, Van Wyn is going to move on.
Yeah,
very exciting. He's going to be, well, we're going to see who's going to join him on the winner's side of the semifinals. Again, these are all winners finals matches. This is going to be Chyy Rithi. This is pool 13 again. And he's going to be going up against TTT Bus.
TTT Bus, what a name.
Well, I'm assuming that's probably from the Toronto Top Tiers
That's Toronto
crew,
Top
right?
Tiers for sure, yeah.
Yeah, so two Canadian players here. And
having to knock each other out.
Yeah, and Van slowly trying to usurp Chyy Rithi as Canada's official hero, yeah.
Everyone's a hero in my eyes, all right? You make it up on stream. All right, there's a little thing going on that Canada's too free sometimes. I promise you, man, we're the Canadian heroes. And we do have some really solid players, especially for Street Fighter V, I think.
I mean, look, the level of skill that players have gotten around the world in Street Fighter is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, there are so many strong players from everywhere.
And there hasn't been that advantage of like the early arcade version and all that. And that's always been kind of like a bit of a disadvantage, some people would say, into their eyes. They're just kind of getting the game early or whatnot. So kind of everyone's started on the same foot.
It's going to be interesting to see how it works out, because I know they're trying to release an arcade version in Japan pretty soon. And there's a lot of players who are not playing Street Fighter V in Japan.
Who will be.
Yeah, who will be once it gets out in the arcade. So the landscape is going to change a lot once we get to that point.
I think so. Like, and I think, I mean, I love playing on stick. I actually switched to pad as well. But if the game comes out in arcade, I switch to pad.
Oh, okay.
I think there's something super scary about pad players, and it's just
because you can't hear anything they're doing.
Can't hear anything. Yeah, and that's one thing. When I started to go to more events and some more tournaments, I realized how important it is with certain players to kind of realize your button patterns.
Right.
And realize your tech patterns. I mean, it's not as nearly as prevalent in this game as it was in 4, I think. But it's still kind of a big thing, just realizing how much people like to spam on their stick.
That's why you got to have the John Choi strategy, which is hit your buttons loudly even when it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything? Yeah.
So basically, all you hear in your head is smack, 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 smack,
popcorn being made.
Smack, smack. Yeah, exactly. That's the John Choi strategy.
Or I can have the Dominion and have this giant tray
yeah, I know,
on the
right?
side and just cover. But here we go. It looks like Chyy versus TTD Bus.
Another jury
yeah,
player.
Which is good to see.
Using a Devastator jury, it looks like green and purple.
Yeah.
Every time I see that color combination, that's the Constructicons, baby. Oh, didn't have the fireball to make that safe, but no punish from Chyy.
Oh, wow, nice. I like that. Oh, it's going to be a good punish here, but not much out of it.
Yeah, that wasn't a crush counter button.
Yeah. That was, I believe that's a stand fierce.
Wake up buttons from Chyy. Now
Yeah.
Chyy trying to get some damage going, but I really like what TTD Bus is doing so far.
He's really challenging some of those strings there. Oh, that's
boy.
pretty big.
That was so far away to go for that.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. That might cost them, and it did.
Yep.
TTD Bus with just a bit too big of a risk there. He should have really kind of capitalized on his life lead. Oh, nice counter poke.
Stand light. Okay, beautiful.
A little bit of like a shimmy. Kind of stayed on the same side. Look at the spacing right now from Chyy. Do you see him kind of
Like trying to maintain that mid-range distance.
just a little bit? Just kind of, you see him like kind of shimmy like very so slightly. Look at that. Like, see that?
Yep.
Yeah. So precise with his spacing right now. Nice.
Got the confirm, but a little too far for the link afterwards. Builds up all those charges again.
Yeah. I mean, right now, Jury is fully stocked up.
And you can see how important it is to have
no
that charge
super.
set because the horizontal, the medium version of the... Well, never mind. No, I was about to say, because you can fish with the medium version a lot, so if it hits them, you can go into the fireball if they block it to keep yourself safe. But then you can catch people off guard a lot. Like it's a lot faster than, for example, than Nash's Sonic Sight. But yeah, unfortunately for him, Chyy is still able to take that.
Yeah. Bus is playing really well, just like very small mistakes he's making with just small decision making. Adjustments could really help him like score out some of these rounds. Okay. Yeah, like he dashes out of the V skill. What's he got here?
Interesting that Chyy every once in a while goes into that fireball game. Oh, that should have been a big punish. Looked like he just wanted to use that negative frame so that he could go into the air legs.
Yeah, that was definitely an air legs, little execution error there.
Yep, but it's something that you got to deal with as a Chun-Li.
Walking up. Bus right now being really patient. A little too patient though, not really trying to escape this corner and eventually gets hit.
Yep, not quite dead yet, but man, it's so hard to survive against Chun-Li in that situation. Wakes up, doesn't even do normal into V-trigger.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he tried to do. Maybe hit the normal attack a little too early before Jury got up.
We were talking about earlier how we don't see a lot of feng shui engines sometimes from a lot of from Jury players. So I would like to see Bus sometimes be reversal a little bit when he's in those bad corner situations. Because Chyy is just capitalizing on that. He's saying, hey, you're going to sit here, I'll eventually open you up.
Now, V reversals are such an important tool for so many characters. Like, there's certain characters like Karen, like Guile, that I feel like they're actually better off using their meter for V reversals.
Yeah, I totally agree. And here comes Chyy. Okay. Activates his V-trigger.
Yeah, now Chyy has the opportunity.
I mean, Bus does have a lot of meter to work with. I want to see him maybe try to convert something to super, but he's about one poke away here.
It's really interesting. Chyy activated his V-trigger and then stayed back and threw fireballs, and it worked.
And Chyy closing it out. Yeah, I think it was just kind of like a imposing fear.
Yeah.
Just kind of saying, hey, I got V-trigger, I got the life lead. Stay back. I'm going to keep throwing fireballs on you.
It was really interesting because, like, as soon as you see a V-trigger activation from Chun-Li, most of the time they try to get in, try to hit you with overhead and stuff. Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, Chyy was like, activate backdash, Kogen. So it was really interesting strategy there. Worked out, and Bus ended up just dashing right into one of the fireballs, and that was it. Chyy basically didn't have to panic, didn't have to work, just got that win just by playing a very defensive game.
A lot of these matches I'm seeing Chyy play is, you know, he's kind of going back to his third strike ways of playing a very defensive Chun-Li. And of course he was so aggressive with Cammy in 4, and now he's just, you know, kind of every match we've seen on him on stream, he's kind of been laying it low, not going too crazy. And, it's cool. Very distinct style.
Speaking of laying it low, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to lay low for a little bit.
James,
so,
you're killing it.
But we are going to take a break. We're going to advance forward to the next set of pools. That is going to be pools 17 through, I believe, well, it's going to be 17 through 24.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back. A lot of great players. We have XYZZY, RB, BJ Unchained, Justin Wong is in that set of pools, Nuki, Alex Myers, Phenom, Ray. Lots of great players, so do not miss any of these matches.